airport's been quiet all day.
This is Toasted, and
My airport's been quiet all day.
we have a few updates that we're gonna bring out. Let me adjust these microphone levels. A few updates that we're gonna for a minute. All right, tell us what you know. What do you want the people to know the most right now?
Don't panic. Don't go out rioting. Check on people. Make sure everyone's safe. Do the right thing, not the dumb thing. Because just got word that Donald Trump has been impeached and will be by 7:45 or 7:49 tonight. We have military moving out in major areas. One was down in Texas. We also have word that major cities throughout the U.S. will have blackouts. On top of the fact that providers over in Ohio are stopping Facebook, Twitter, and so on and so forth. This is internet providers. You're paying for it. You have the right to call and demand your services. Don't forget, also, COVID-19 is on the rise, and there is a mutation of it coming and hitting many areas. I will say this. Relax and enjoy the ride, but please don't do stuff stupid. Toast.
What else have you heard? Where did you hear about this impeachment? Because we're getting reports that a disgruntled website employee may have hacked the State Department and put that out.
That's no.
Well, I get the military movement and stuff because of everything that we've been tracking for the last 3 days. I get that. But the fact that the media has been real silent and the sources have all dried up and we're not hearing much leads me to believe that there's much more going on here than...
There is a silent happening going on, and it's detrimental. Some places are just doing updates, but I did find out that 2 police officers from Washington State were in Washington, D.C. amongst the crowd. So the riots that happened down in D.C. had some very well-known, not well-known, but very high-positioned people in it. We're finding out more information as much as we can, but as I can tell you now, it looks like somebody's getting severely impeached.
Well, we did see special ops go in the building while the protesters were in front of it. We did see something of that nature happening.
Yep. Along with representatives being also there and letting people in as well. So, I hope everybody has everything they need, because even the truck drivers are saying you better hunker down.
Oh yeah, I remember that post.
Oh, there's been more posts since.
This is pretty much going to be... we don't do these very often, but this is your first, last, and only chance to get any word out that you can to everybody that's going to eventually listen to this in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to cover? COVID's getting worse. We already know that. Still getting worse. We gotta wait until 14 days to see how much COVID's going to increase after DC happened.
And that is if people pay attention and focus on that. Because if all hell breaks loose, people are going to forget about COVID and just go all gung-ho. You're going to end up getting your dear ones sick if you take the wrong actions.
Well, here's where the country's at right now. Fuck COVID. Here's also where the country's at right now. Rise up. That's where people are at right now. It's in chat rooms. It's in groups.
It's in chat rooms. It's in groups. But here's the thing. You do that. Here's the counter problem to that. You do that, you will lose your kids. You do that, you will lose your home. They will come and take everything from you. Yeah, I've got every reason to be pissed off. I've got every reason to go out and protest.
Okay, listen to me. We've got a lot of people that lost not only their coin market last night, but they lost their business, they lost their jobs, they pretty much, you know, when you lose a bunch of shit in a short amount of time, you pretty much want to give up and go after whatever the root cause is. That's where people are at.
You think I don't? You think I don't?
I didn't say me. I'm talking about
I know.
everybody.
I mean, you have to do the responsible thing and not the irresponsible thing. You know?
Alright. Anything else you want to cover? You said something about power outages? What the fuck?
There are power outages going to be happening soon in major cities, yes.
Do you have the city names by any chance?
I did have a list of the names. I've been trying to defrag myself from my kids' Zoom class.
Well, name a couple off the top of your head.
New York City. Charlottesville, Virginia.
And
San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, great. Back home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Facebook says it's now removing content containing the phrase "Stop the Steal."
About what?
Facebook is going down is cranking the propaganda machine a little bit more by not only claiming fake news, but they are now saying that they're going to start. Hold on, it's breaking news. I'm going to pull it up real quick.
They're going to start what? I hate to say this, but everybody could go after Facebook right now and sue them.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta do a display capture here. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I did a display capture real quick. Yeah, you'll see this in the future. Anyway, let me read this to you since I know you can't see it. Facebook now says it is removing content containing the phrase "Stop the Steal."
Uh-oh, there goes the trucker groups.
Uh-oh. Now the truckers really will strike.
Yep. Yep.
And they're doing this ahead of Inauguration Day.
Like that's going to help anything.
It's going on the group right now. Revolution News and Information, V2. It's heading there right now.
I mean, think about this. You're just fueling the already anti-Semites already. You're fueling them more by doing that. You're making the hate groups worse by doing that. That's even more of a divide in this country than people think. And that is scary.
All right. Anything else you want to important you want to cover?
Not much more that I can know of right now.
Well, if things get too serious, I will re-invite you back to do another recording with us, and I'm going to publish this recording out right now. Final thoughts? Anything at all?
We've been saying it's not on the coffee table. We've been saying that stuff's gonna hit the fan.
Well, here it is.
Yeah, here it is.
15 seconds. All right. Well, my final thoughts is I am just about as pissed off as everybody else, and it's not even about Trump anymore. It's about us, the people. It's about a runaway government, like a runaway nuclear power plant. Man, it's gonna be melting down. Anyway, this is Toasted,
oh, no.
and
it's a U.S. Fukushima. Ow.
All right.